you to be a lot more present in your life, make optimal decisions, and just behave in a conscious manner as you know, navigate this quote unquote matrix we call reality. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Jake back at it again with another video. In this one, I'm excited to share with you ways in which we, as human beings, can raise our vibration in order to get to our highest potential. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button for more videos. I make videos every day on how you can create the best version of you and manifest anything you want. So in this one, I'll be sharing ways in which we can raise our vibration and become a literal magnet to attract optimal experiences into our life. And by doing that, you're helping the planet, you're helping your environment, you're helping yourself, you know, because who doesn't want to be the best version of themselves? So basically, I've wrote down some ways in which we all can raise our vibration, and I'm excited to share them with you. So the first one, and it's something I've talked about it before in my videos, I actually made a whole video about it, which I'll leave a card up at the top that you can click on, and is mindful breathing, like conscious breathing techniques, conscious breath work. And I think this is something that has changed the life of a lot of people, especially myself. I've been doing breath work techniques for over a year, especially the Wim Hof method, which is a natural way to release DMT that's already stored in your brain into your whole body, and allows you to be a lot more present in your life, make optimal decisions, and just behave in a conscious manner as you know, navigate this quote unquote matrix we call reality. But it's very interesting if you watch a documentary, DMT Quest. They explain a lot on the research that they've done on the specific psychedelic substance that it's actually a hormone that you possess, which is DMT. It's very out there, because usually the substance is taken in sacred grounds and shamanic rituals around the world in order to have very deep spiritual experiences. And you can do it from the comfort of your home, because it's already within you. You have all this potential within you ready to be tapped into. And the best way to do it, and one of the first ways I'm sharing with you, is that mindful breathing. Just understanding as well that everything is connected, right? When you realize that outside experience is merely a reflection of how you feel inside, if you change the inside, which is the only thing you actually have power over, it changes your outside experience. And I think it's very powerful to come to that understanding that you don't have to go out there and change the outside, because you are put up with a lot more resistance. There are things beyond your control, and it causes you stress and anxiety. You know, go out there in the world. That's the old model of reality that's literally not working anymore. People can't go outside to their regular jobs because either they are shut down or it's just not the same. And we're figuring out new ways to, you know, be productive members of society, going remote or making an online business. I think this is the future, investing in stocks. So I'll be talking more about that. But realizing that everything is connected, the correspondence principle, is something I also talked about on one of my older videos, which is the one principle law of the universe that says everything is related. If you think about it, the patterns that repeat over and over, it's very obvious, you know, like I mean, I can name a few, you know, like the bronchi in our lungs. You know, the way our lungs look resemble the branches outside. The spirals of the galaxies look just like my dactyl prints on my fingers. And I think this is very special. There's this pattern that repeats over and over, inside and outside. It is called as above, so below, and it relates to the law of one. And when we understand that as well, the power of our emotions, which is literally just thoughts, right? Because thoughts create electrical currents in your brain, and that electricity moves throughout the body, causing you to feel things. And that energy and motion is literally this field of manifestation all around you, that it's creating all the experiences that you may be having in the current present state of consciousness that you're in. But another very, very powerful way is understanding your habits and conditioning that you've received. And this is the next step, because when you are able to realize that most of our habits and programming come from first or childhood, which is literally the period of time, 0 to 7 years old, where subconscious mind is being programmed to perform in societies, where we learn how to speak, how to talk to other people and engage in the world. It's very much part of who we are to a certain degree, where we're able to either look at those programs and see which ones serve us and get rid of the ones that don't, because most of them could come from trauma. Everybody had something in their childhood that mainly relates to the way we were treated when we made a mistake. And I think that's very powerful to understand and be able to see it, acknowledge it, and change it if necessary, which comes from, and by doing that, you're raising your vibration, you're raising your vibe. And I think that's very, very powerful. Of course, I have these written down here, so I'm just like reading them off the notepad. But basically, the next level conditioning is also our teachers, because then after going to school every day and being told how the world works, we realize it's not really like that. Because who needs like trigonometry in the real world? Who needs to know all these different aspects of the schooling system just to keep us busy thinking about how we're going to navigate the world? And while some of it is very important, I'm not going to completely discredit the school system, but it is not fully necessary to live a fulfilling life, because at the end of the day, it's what you make up for it. Maybe what you want to do requires you to acquire some knowledge, and I think like then school can help you, but it depends what you want to study, what you want to do, and basically just making sure that you have clear choices. But sometimes those choices are given to you instead of you able to instead of you being able to choose which one actually resonates with you the most. And I think that comes from acknowledging what actually serves us and what doesn't. So the next thing I think is the social conditioning, which is the next thing that we need to acknowledge in order to raise a vibration. It's like most of the things we do is because they're quote unquote socially accepted and they're trending, right? Like the social media allows us to communicate with the world in a way that we never seen before. And some people either become inspired to do the same, to try to make a change in the world or share their truth just like I'm doing, or some people may be jealous that they have not, because they compared themselves by perceptual processes that may not work for them, because it doesn't align with their true purpose. And it's our jobs to find what it is that we're meant to do here on earth, and our power comes from that, really just tapping into what connects us with the all, which is something that gives you the most amount of fulfillment, the most amount of passion, the most amount of drive. And I think we all should stop perceiving a desired reality from what others have, start to perceive our desired reality based on what we can accomplish, because it aligns to who we really are, that unlimited potential that we can all achieve. So those are some ways that we can look into raising our vibration every day in order to show up as the best version of us, expanding our field, electromagnetic field of energy that actually allows us to attract things into our lives a lot easier and consciously. So with that being said, that's my message for you guys today. If you guys like this video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up. And if you did, make sure you share this video with a friend, just if you want to let them know that this is how you raise your vibration in 2021. What should we be looking into moving forward to this year, because like I said in many of my videos, I think we're expanding our consciousness to a new level of consciousness, a new level of human evolution. So if you want to stick through, make sure you click that subscribe button for more videos, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Peace.